Hey everybody, Susan here. Decided to finally get out here and make me a place to put my leaves so they can break down. I wanted to mow some up, but that ain't gonna happen. I keep forgetting to get the gas for the lawnmower. Oh well, so be it. So what I'm gonna do is rake up a bunch of leaves, fill this thing up, and see what I can get. It's not real big, but it's better than nothing. And that way they don't all blow away. Okay, so here's some leaves that I raked up. It didn't take me too long, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Raked a whole bunch up, walked them down, raked up some more, walked them down. That way they're more compact and maybe they'll break down faster and the wind won't pick them up near as quick to blow them back out. So that's what I did, me and my handy dandy rake here. My brother let me have this rake because it broke. And I said, well, I can fix that. So, cut me a piece of paneling, screwed it to it. And it works just fine. Free rake. Didn't cost me no materials, I already had that stuff. But, yeah, free rake. And it works pretty good. Pretty good. I was fixing to make me a couple of little boxes to throw some sand in, to take me some apple tree cuttings. I'll show you how well that worked out. Well, that was the first one that I put the weed mat in as a liner so that it would hold the sand, because this bottom's gonna fall out because they're just little funky drawers that been sitting out here forever. But the sand is frozen, and he don't want to break apart too very well, so can't put nothing in there like that. And I thought, well, that bag had been opened. It was only a piece of the bag. So I went over here to my goodie stash and looked at my potting soil and my bag of sand, because you can mix the two of them. Froze solid as a brick. I can't even hardly move them. So I'm like, okay, maybe if I set them out here, the sun will hit them, they'll thaw enough to fall apart. And then we'll move them to where the sun hits them more, and then they'll thaw out. Well, that's hoping anyway. It ain't a plan, it's just hoping. Either which way. I gotta go in. I ain't as young as I used to be. Get tired a little faster. But just this little bitty dab of leaves here give me that little tiny pile there. But hey, something better than nothing, right? Thanks for watching. I guess it ain't goodbye yet. Forgot to tell you. Covered my greens and my carrots and a little row of spinach. Now this I didn't put any fence wire on because I done run out. I used it all on my leaf pile there. But I covered everything up with the leaves, and they'll keep growing. I tried this for the first time last year just to see what would happen, and sure enough it kept growing. So I ain't none too worried about the sun not hitting it. It's just gonna insulate it and help it out. These I didn't cover at all because, well, I've got leaves down in them but not on them. So I'm gonna see how these fare. That way I know in the future what I can or cannot do. Daddy always planted his greens out in the field, left them, never worried about them. We always got a lot of greens and big old turnips. I mean big old turnips. He get turnips big as my hand, and y'all know my hands are huge. So yeah, huge. So I thought I'd try it in a raised bed because it is a little different from the ground. But time will tell. And as you see, backside of my hoop beds, they're doing pretty good. Now the wind did get pretty darn bad. I think we got up to 60 miles an hour. And they held real good. But then we had another windstorm, and the tape I used this year wasn't near as thick or good, so it started turning loose, and I had to put my little brackets on there. Otherwise, it's doing good. Everything's still growing. I still get in there and get my greens, as y'all seen on New Year's Day. So it's still doing good. This one over here, it ain't done nothing. It ain't going nowhere, so it's good too. Got a slight tear here, but that ain't no biggie. I can fix that relatively easy. I got some Gorilla Tape. It's better than duct tape I ever thought about. So I'll put a little old patch on that and it'll be fine and dandy. But like I said, ain't none of them airtight, because that's what I wanted this year. But they're growing, and that's what counts. So my gardening is anything but traditional, and it's a lot of experiments just to see what I can do and what I can get away with. Alright, enough chattering. Talk your ears off. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching.